If you would like a build that can wade into the deepest dungeons, tank absolutely massive amounts of damage, and bring down the wrath of the heavens above upon your enemies below, then you need to play Paladin Dexxer in Ultima Online Outlands. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to BattleBearHobbies. Today we are breaking down exactly how my Paladin Dexxer is performing in UO Outlands right now. We are specifically focusing on the holy aspect, which is one of the cheaper but not cheapest aspects to obtain. I'm going to show you the skills, the gear, and why this setup makes you an absolute juggernaut in PvM. For the core combat skills, we have 100 anatomy, 100 tactics, and 100 macing. Macing is an absolute powerhouse choice here on Outlands. Not only will we hit hard, but we are actively crushing through the enemy with our damage. To channel the light, we've got GM Chivalry at 100. This is the absolute engine of the build for anybody deserving the name of Paladin, giving us our damage modifiers and utility, along with higher effectiveness from our holiness aspect that we've chosen, which will drive up your damage considerably. Also to note, Holy Aspect will give us a shield which can proc for you and your allies alike, reducing damage by a flat amount after all of the percentages have already been reduced from other incorporating skills and armor choices that your character currently has equipped. For the supporting skills, I'm running a basic 80 healing so I can get the Codex, which will either heal you quicker with your bandages or up your creature damage output. There's many different ways you can go, but those are some of the most popular. I also have 80 arms lore, and that's going to be great for boosting weapon special chances and overall damage output. Here is a crucial pivot I'm currently making as we speak, and it takes a little while for this one. I'm currently dropping MR, aka Magic Resist, to raise Parrying in lieu of it. Parrying paired with the Holy Aspect makes you a literal immovable object. Going with Parrying over Magic Resist is a personal choice, so tweak that to your playstyle, but Parrying is doing massive work for me. If I was more into like PvP versus a PvMer kind of tune, then I would definitely have Magic Resist. Because, as we all know, the best PvPers and reds typically run intelligence/magery builds. It's just a known fact, so you want to bring everything you can to combat that. Seconds of survivability will get you to the gate and get you out of there. Throw in a typical 60 camping for another flat-out PvM damage bonus and quality of life, along with things like upping your carrying weight, which I never have to worry about, to be honest with you, since I always roll with camping. I go with a mace and a shield and heavy plate armor. However, if you want to get very serious, you should probably have an outfit equipped that can swap you into leather armor in case some of the PvPers that are the reds, they have ways to make your heavy armor work against you to where you take over 10% more damage, but I don't really care about that, so I like looking cool at all times with my heavy armor. So, out of all the aspects in Outlands, why Holy, you might ask? As a Dexxer, you're always in the thick of it taking hits. Holy Aspect turns your defense up to 11 into an offense. When your Holy Aspect procs, you get that massive smite effect. Not only does it do huge burst damage to the target, but it also provides a ton of survivability. I also find this easy to level up through the tiers. While I am just now starting out with Holy, I can already tell it's one that I will stick with for a very long time, and I've made the right choice. It's even more engaging than whenever I had Air on my Dexxer Archer. The survivability alone, along with seeing my awesome Shiv spells proc, and the other cool looking animations that come from the aspect itself, is a surefire bet. I spent less time running away and more time swinging away. I only run 2 scripts. Well, I have more, but these are the 2 that I actively use. I have one to automatically bandage my character, and there's more advanced ones out there too if you care for using potions that you can find quite easily off the same website, in which I shall link this one. And then, I also have a script that will automatically pull me out if I am fleeing at the nearest moon gate once I am close enough, and it will take me to the city or town, more so, that I was previously in prior to going into this instance. Those seconds, like I said earlier, won't be the difference between life or death. Notice how I'm leading with my buffs, targeting the hardest hitting mob in the room first, then I let the holy procs as they come, and they will increase later on as I go up the aspect tiers, do the heavy lifting on surrounding trash, and the sustain is just incredible, especially for being a one-man army. I do like playing with my guild and playing with close friends as well, but 9 times out of 10, if I'm just hopping on for a quick 30 minutes to cool down after the workday, this is how I'm going to be doing it. I personally recommend the Holy Paladin Dexxer build to newer/intermediate players in Ultima Online Outlands. Let me know in the comments below what aspect you are personally running on your Dexxer. Are you going melee? Or are you going ranged? Heck, even if you're playing a mage, let me know what you are running. Drop a like if this has helped you out, or if you just want to support the channel. See you guys on the next one.